What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Kegan, of course, also known as 253 Attire. And this whole next week, I'm going thrifting every single day, and I want to bring you guys along with. But before we get into all those clips, I went to a few garage sales today, and I got to go to Goodwill also. I want to show you guys some of the best things I found. So to start out, we might as well start with the jeans. It is a Japanese brand. I believe it's called Ibisu. I believe that's how you say it. Not 100% sure though. If you guys don't know this brand, you need to learn it. This is one of their logos, and this is one of their logos. There is the tag inside, and that is not the only tag I've seen this pair of pants have on the inside. Sad thing is they do make fakes of these types of pants, so of course be on the lookout for those. If you find this brand, of course, do your research before buying it. I got lucky enough to find these at a garage sale for $7 a piece. Looks like this one will go around 70 bucks, and I'm guessing around 160 for this one, just because the graphic butt patch is so insane. And they're both very good sizes too, so I think they're gonna sell pretty fast. I also got this UC Davis Aggie snapback. If you guys don't know, you gotta know. This hat's a very good hat. It sells for about 80 bucks. There's none on eBay right now. But the crazy thing is I got this hat and a ton of other old snapbacks at a garage sale for completely free. The same sale I got those jeans from, I actually got this double Ralph Lauren button up. If you guys don't know about this style of Ralph Lauren, that is the tag right there. It's a very higher end brand of Ralph Lauren. Looks like this polo right here is going to be between 40 and 60 bucks. And I got it for $3 at the garage sale. Of course, I did have to take a little risk today. My guy John, shout out to John, he does a lot of books, and he told me books are where the money's at. And I've also heard certain old manuals, certain old car books do very well. And I found these today. They're from the 50s and 60s. They're old Jaguar books. Here's one of them, Volume 1, Jaguar Cars Limited. Here's another one, Workshop Manual for Jaguar, 1951 to 1961. Here's another one, Jaguar, 1955. Here's another one, Jaguar Volume 2, 1960. And I got one more, which is a School of Watchmaker books. Those were at the same sale. The jeans and that polo were at. She only wanted $1 each. I still really don't know, as I'm making this video, what they're worth. If I get $20 to $30 a book, I'll be very happy. If they're worth any more, that's just extra to me. And one last item before we get into the other clips is this vintage Adidas Nebraska Huskers tracksuit. It is nice. It has the matching pants, and the size is a 3XL tall, which is absolutely insane. I do believe this was player issued, even though I don't have any proof, just going off the size. There's none listed, and one sold comp for like $111. I got the set for 15 bucks, something on the low end 100 bucks, on the high end 125-ish. I think that's still very fair. But other than that, let's just get into me thrifting later this week. Alright, new day. Of course, new clothes I just bought. To be honest, this whole bag is from the last 2 days. I got a call from my storage unit guys, and I've also hit Goodwill up a couple times. I really want to show you guys the highlights of this haul, because we got some honestly really good stuff. I want to start with one of the best pieces to start out. It is this Bambi movie promotional double-sided shirt. The crazy thing is about this piece, it is already sold. It's sold in about 4 hours after listing for $79.98, and I believe I paid $6 at the thrift store for it. Second piece we picked up is this Minnie Mouse Adventureland Disney shirt. Sadly, this one is only one-sided, but this is also a very good shirt. There's not a lot of these out there. The Winnie the Pooh version of this shirt sold for $69.98, so I'm guessing I should get around that. If not, maybe a few dollars higher, because it is Minnie Mouse. This piece, honestly, I was so surprised to find. I didn't think it was real at first. It is a Bape, the Bathing Ape button up. If you guys don't know this brand, you kind of need to learn it. There is the tag for this item right here, a Bathing Ape. Prices for this are kind of all over the place. I couldn't find an exact one. Brand new versions of similar like this go for around $200. Of course, this is not brand new, but I do believe I can still get about $70 to $120 for it. Yes, that is still a very wide range. I'm probably going to list it closer to like $110, and of course still take offers. This might be the most valuable piece we found the past 2 days. It is a Ultima Online video game jacket from the 90s. It's on the ID Wear denim jacket. It's got the huge patch on the back. I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw this, I had no idea what it was. No idea at all. Looked it up, did a little research. One of these, nearly exactly like this, sold back in, I believe, 2023 for $350. Ever since then, there hasn't been none out there, so mine will be the only one, I believe, on eBay. So I am probably gonna price it around the same amount, $350. We did get a nice pair of Pendleton pajama pants. I am going to sell the pants and the shirt separate. It looks like I can make a few extra dollars selling them separate. They'll go for about $15 to $20 each. Next piece we got is a Carhartt jacket. If you guys can see, this jacket is beat to crap. I'm going to be honest. Literally marks, holes everywhere, even on the back. Normally, I never patch my Carhartt jackets up. But since this is a very good style of the Carhartt, I am going to patch this up right here and then sell it. I already have some patches that will go perfect on this one, so I don't have to go and spend any more money on this item. But I should still be able to get about 80 bucks for this jacket. In perfect condition, it goes for around 180 to 200, so I think 80 bucks is pretty fair. Of course, right after that Carhartt jacket, we got another Carhartt jacket. This one is the Rain Defender version. Sadly, it is missing the hood, but it's not the biggest deal. I've sold these plenty of times with no hood. Just going off what I sold the last one for, I should get about 40 bucks for it. And since we're talking about jackets, I might as well show you guys this one too. It's a nice Harley jacket. Size 3W. This is a bigger, wider jacket. Without even looking it up, my guess is about $60 to $70. Of course, spring, summer are just about here. It's about to get hotter outside. It's not the best time of the year for these jackets, but people are going to start riding motorcycles. I do believe these are still going to sell pretty good. Here's a t-shirt we just recently got. Ramos. It's actually an older band. You can find one of their older shirts from the 90s. It's worth a couple $100. This one is a new school one though, sadly. I still believe I can get about 30 bucks for it. Next piece we got, I'm probably going to hold for my next in-person show, which is in about a month and a half. It is the new school Mighty Ducks, like throwback jersey. The name on the back's Goldberg. It looks like new. These go for about 70. I'm going to put like 40 to 50 on mine at the show, and I do believe it's going to sell pretty fast. Got another football jersey. Fitzgerald. It is a Reebok. It is an older one. Not anything too crazy. I believe this is a $25 to $30 jersey. We did pick up a Harley t-shirt. This is the only Harley shirt I saw. Sturgis 2006 tie-dye. This is the back. This is the front. I am going to have a ton of Harleys at my next in-person show for $10 each. So if I can get a good deal on a bunch of Harleys, $3 to $4 a piece and sell them for $10 each, I think that's a win all day long. That's what I'm going to do with all my Harleys pretty much from now on, unless they're like some crazy design or it's of course a 3D emblem. We got a Jesse Pinkman MMA Elite long sleeve. This one does need to be washed again. It is still dirty all over. The Y2K stuff is still very popular and hot for me. I think this is like 25 to 30 bucks. I might be a little wrong. We got 2 pairs of Nike collabs with Stranger Things. These things are still pretty popular, and I was very surprised when I looked them up. Both of my pairs are size small, which they go for about 30 bucks each. And the last item I'm going to show you guys is definitely still a very good hitter. It is an old Alien t-shirt from the 90s. They're like smoking or something like that. But the good thing is, it's by the brand Pigpen. And just looking this up on eBay, finding similars, this is at least a $100 t-shirt. That's all the clothes we got today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, look, new day, new items of stuff I just bought from the thrift store, and actually a couple garage sales. It was nice enough outside today. There were some garage sales. Garage sale season is kind of here and it's kind of not. Where I'm located at, it's still raining some, it's still cold, but like today, it's high 60s and sunny out, so it's on and off kind of starting up, which is amazing. I love garage sales. But I gotta show you guys what I got, because we got some absolutely amazing stuff. Went to 2 or 3 garage sales today and hit up one thrift store. Got the whole bag of IKEA stuff from the garage sale thrift store for under 50 bucks, and there's multiple items in there that will pay for the entire trip and already put us in the profit. So this stuff that we got today is absolutely gold. The first item we got, the Seattle Mariners starter jacket. This was actually at the last garage sale I went to. It has a very nice back hit. It is a size large. The crazy thing is, they didn't have a lot of clothing at this sale, but the clothing they did, it was only $1 each. So I only had to pay $1 for the Seattle Mariners starter jacket. Absolutely amazing. Last time I had one of these jackets, it sold for like 40 to 50 bucks within a day. So I'm hoping to get around the same amount of money for this. Should say next 2 pieces we got are Real Tree Carhartt camo pants. Got these at the thrift store for $12.99 a piece, I believe it was. So most of the money we spent today was pretty much on these 2 items, because it comes out to like 26 bucks for these 2. But the sell-through is honestly pretty good for Carhartt camos and this size. And it looks like I'm going to at least get 60 bucks each for both of these. Another item we got that I normally wouldn't pick up, but I got this at the garage sale and I pretty much got it for free. It's an advanced cycling watch. There's only one up on eBay for like $124. Just gonna undercut that guy a little bit and take offers. And the cycling season is here. It's starting to get warm out like I said, so hopefully this moves within a week. Another item we got is this Wrangler denim jacket. I sell these for about 30 to 40 bucks. They don't move the craziest, I'm gonna be real, unless you get like a really old one, but they still move pretty fast for me. It's an old Nike tank top. As you guys can see, there's the tag. Won't get a crazy amount for it. I'm gonna guess like $13, $12 for this, but I only paid like 50 cents. This is not the right season for this piece, but for the right price I will always pick these up. It's a Pendleton button up. I've been honestly selling these pretty good on eBay recently, even though it's starting to get warm out, for like 30 to 60 bucks. So I still consider this a win. Next 2 pieces we got are the exact same, just different color. They're the merino wool Peter Millar quarter zip. Got these for like $5 each, or like 2 for $8 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Either way, I believe they're worth like 30 to 40 a piece. The last piece we got is this vintage Sophie Old Army sweater. I didn't see any of these up on eBay. I did see similar ones with different colleges on it for like $20 to $35. I'm guessing this is like a $25 sweatshirt. But either way, I'm thankful garage sales are back. I did stop by Grandma's when we were garage selling, and she gave me a can of maraschino cherries. If you guys don't know, I absolutely love maraschino cherries. I could eat these all day long. So shout out to Grandma for that. But other than that, that's all we picked up today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Today was a beautiful sunny Saturday, and there was no garage sales. I'm gonna be straight up. So I went into the bins today, and I got a giant bag full of clothing. I want to show you guys. I want to start out with the 2 hats I got. These are not anything crazy. And also, I did spend $70 on all this stuff, just to put that out there to begin with. Got the Bud Light Jaguar hat, and we got the University of South Carolina. This one is going to need a crazy oxy bath. They're worth about 12 to 15 a piece. This piece, though, was probably the best piece we got today. The old Seattle Mariners Griffey logo jacket. Of course, it is made out of wool, so that definitely helps the value. I saw comps for these type of jackets all over the place from $75 all the way up to $225. This one item will take care of the entire bill and put us in the profit. We did get a fair amount of mids that just pay the bills. A lot of $15 to $30 items. Like this North Face windbreaker, this will probably go for like 12 or 13 bucks. This Muppet shirt, that will probably go for another 12 to $15. This Ariana Grande concert shirt, it'll probably be another $15. This North Face jacket will probably be another $15 to $17. I used to not pick up North Face because it didn't move as good for me for some reason, but recently within the last 3 or 4 months I started picking it up a bunch, and honestly it's been moving very well. I'm going to continue to pick it up as long as it's selling. I did get a couple Patagonia pieces also as well. Every time I go to this bins locations, it seems like I always find Patagonia. So we got this Patagonia reversible jacket and this 4XL Patagonia sweatshirt. Even though it does have some stains, I do believe most of them will come out. Crazy thing is, this is my first time ever finding a Marlboro Country Club hiking jacket. It's a big ass jacket. I've never found this brand before. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's the tag. It's the old Smokes brand. Sadly, there's no giant patches on this jacket or anything, but it still looks like it goes for like 40 bucks. Of course, we cannot forget the Carhartt jacket. And we also got this Carhartt jacket. Never found this before, but it looks like there's some fighting shorts. Looks like they go for like 20, 25 bucks. This seemed like a giant jacket day, I'm gonna be real. Even though spring and summer's coming up, I'm still buying them. They're still selling good for me. A giant Rockaware bomber jacket. This thing is huge. I don't think the camera does it how big it actually is. But I saw these all over the place too. I saw it all the way up to like $215. I don't think this is a $215 jacket anywhere close to it, but I will definitely show some comps of this item on the screen next to me. Now here's another mid Everlast sweatshirt, probably another $12 to $15. Here's another Seattle Mariners sweatshirt, probably another $15. Here's another North Face jacket, another $15 to $17. Here's a Mexico soccer jersey. Normally I price these around 20 bucks. A Friday the 13th hockey jersey. Honestly, I like this a lot. I'm going to sell it probably for around 20 to 25 bucks. Here's an older Seattle Seahawks Lynch jersey. I'll get around 20 bucks for this also. And the last item we got today are these pair of Nikes actually. It's a weird pair of Nike denim low tops, I believe. You guys can see they're honestly very simple too. There's nothing crazy to them. They are size 10, so honestly they might fit me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them or not. But either way, I did see a sold comp for 60 bucks just for these. So I'm very happy with that. But other than that, that was today's thrift haul. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, look. New day, new stuff from Goodwill, of course. I hit the absolute jackpot today. Only one clothing item, which is kind of weird. Because normally it's more clothing than anything else. But either way, we hit a jackpot and let's just get right into it. The only clothing item we got is this Ebbets Field flannel sweater. It's got Detroit on it, which is a decent city for Ebbets Field flannel. That is the tag. If you don't know the brand, you need to learn the brand. Of course, they make hats, jersey, jackets, sweaters, little bit of everything. I'm gonna be honest. Certain pieces do better than others, but this piece is alright. Not one of their better items. It's a mid item. It goes for about 35 to 40. 0 listed, 1 sold for like $35.99 or somewhere around that in a size medium. Mine is a size XL. I do believe I can get closer to $40 for it just because of the size. It is a lot better than medium. But other than that, if somebody offered $35, I would just take it to move it fast. But now let's get into the Jackpot item. And the Jackpot item is probably not something you can guess that is in like these mini briefcases kind of. This one was $14.99 and this one was $9.99. When I got up to the counter, the cashier lady knows who I am and she was very surprised these made it to the sales floor because most time they just put them on goodwill.com and sell them in an auction. I do gotta be very careful because I do not want it to break at all. But if you guys cannot tell yet, it is a CPAP machine. And I know you can't sell these on eBay, but I know there are certain websites that will buy these depending on how many hours your machine has. So I wanted to test it at the store to see how many hours it had, of course, before I buy it. If it had a crazy amount of hours, I'd just pass. Wouldn't even get my attention. So I went to plug it in at the wall, got it working, everything on it works, and I went to check the hours on it and it said 0.0 hours. This machine is literally brand new, has been used under 10 minutes. But either way, this machine is literally brand new. It's got the charger, it's got the tubes. This other bag though has all the accessories for it. And to be honest, I might not have needed to buy this bag with all the accessories. I might just need the machine. But I wanted to buy it all just to make sure I didn't need anything extra. You know, this stuff is literally brand new. Here's all the instructions. Everything looks brand new just like the machine, which is insane. Even crazier, the tag for the machine is literally still on the bag. So somebody really messed up when this came through their back room. Looking this machine up brand new, it goes between $600 and I believe like $1,100. I am going to have to send it into one of the companies, and I believe those companies just resell it back into the market somehow. But either way, I do imagine I'm going to get a good amount for this machine. I know I'm not going to get anywhere close to the brand new price of $1,100, but if I could get like $200-300 for a machine that has literally no hours on it, I'd be very happy. But that's literally all we got at Goodwill today. Spent a total like $34 in total for those 3 items. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, alright, I'm going to be honest. It's been a few days since I've actually found something at a garage sale or a thrift store. But we got 3 good items today with me. I literally just picked up at Goodwill. And it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't get to go this morning because we had plumbing issues at the house, and this stuff was still at the thrift store this afternoon. 2 items was from the normal Goodwill racks in my town. I did stop by the Goodwill bins, just go there, 5-10 minute stop, hopefully hit a new rotation. I did not. I missed the rotation by like 15-20 minutes, but this item was still in that bins that was just brought out, and it's still a very good item. I want to show you guys that item first. It is the Puma BMW full zip sportswear jacket. I ended up paying $4.34, I believe, for it, but they sell between $35 and $45 in used condition. Sell through is so-so. It's not crazy good, but it's also not very bad in the pre-owned condition. So I was honestly very happy with this pickup. 10-minute stop, $30 item. You can't really beat that. 2 items that I just got at the Goodwill racks though, it's a very basic, to be honest, I never find this. It is a Nike New School New York Yankees button-up jersey. Sadly, no name on the back. I had to pay $20 for it, and there honestly is a very good chance I'm gonna give this to my brother or my dad. They're big Yankees fans, but if not, it'll be on the eBay for honestly pretty cheap. And the next piece is this Echo Unlimited Giant Army Skull jacket right here. This is the back, this is the front. Crazy thing is, I've had this jacket like a year ago and I sold it for like 40 or 50 bucks. So once I saw this jacket, I knew it was already an automatic sell. It's a size large, it's a good size, and it's literally in perfect condition too. I didn't see no stains on it, nothing. I only had to pay $9.99 for it, so I was very happy with that one. Other than that, I'm gonna end this week's video off right here. I picked up some very good stuff recently. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.